As always, guys, don't forget to check the video description down below for the best price on tools and parts. In today's video today, we have an 8th generation Honda Accord. This is a 2008, and it also goes 08 through 2012. And I'm going to be showing you how to locate and replace your main relay in this Honda Accord. Let's check it out. Also, guys, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much. Alright, we're under our hood. It's a 2.4. Here's our under the hood relay box. Now, there's two main relays in this vehicle. Now, if you're having like a no start, it cranks in no start situation, or you drive the car and it cuts off on you, it could be your main relay. If it's that one, you're going to be looking at this guy right here, okay? And basically, you just take a pair of pliers. You're going to grab a hold of them. There's nothing special. And like so, pull it out, get your new one, and then put your new one in there. Now, this relay and this relay are very similar, okay? And one's $8, one's almost $40. And it's even cheaper in the video description down below off Amazon. But you don't want to put this one in here. I don't have a schematic. I don't know what the setup is inside of this relay, but I imagine since this is $40, there may be some kind of resistor, some kind of setup where this one's just wide open. You might damage your ECM if you put in like a cheap $8 relay. So make sure that's important. The other one, since this is not related to that issue, I'll show you the general vicinity. I hadn't even found this thing yet, but it's right up under here somewhere. You should see three. I think it's them right up there. And I see some relays up there. That's related to your fuel, but that's main relay 2. So the one is right up under there, and I'll throw up a picture of the exact location. And then your main relay number 1 is over there, and just replacing it is just as simple as I just showed you there. You locate it, pull it in, put the new pull it out, put the new one in, and you're good to go. So that's it for finding it and replacing it. Alright guys, I almost forgot to show you how to actually check the relay. I made the video, I was like, no, I just can't throw that up. That would just be too sloppy. Okay, so this is the old relay, okay? And what you're gonna do is, so you're gonna have to have a power probe and a voltmeter. I'll leave video description link below to get this stuff. I used to use like a $200 Fluke. I lost that. This one works just as good. It's auto metering, it's auto ranging. You're gonna want that, and this was like 30-40 bucks. You can check it out below. And then what you're gonna want to do is, first of all, thank God I got 2 hands and I'm not trying to hold the camera. See if we can set that to where you can kind of see it. And then with your power probe, this is an interesting little tool. This is basically always negative, and then when you hold it, it's gonna make it positive, okay? Now, these 2 terminals right here are gonna be your activator terminals, okay? It has resistance, it energizes, and it turns it into a magnet. When that happens, it's gonna close the gap for these 2 inside here in the magic box. So there's gonna be a connection here to here that's normally opened, which means they're not connected. When this is energized, they will become closed, meaning they'll become connected, and then your ECM will be powered up. So with that in mind, now we can understand why this would be bad. So we're gonna come over here. You can hear it click, and then we're gonna use our thing over here like chopsticks, and we're gonna come right in here, and I'm gonna set my fingers up like so. I'm gonna set this down. So you're gonna kind of work it in there. And then I don't even know if this is like chopsticks, but you're gonna hold it, and then we're gonna look at our meter over there. And as we can see, what this one does is it jumps, okay? It goes from OL is over the limit, meaning it's not connected, and we got 4 ohms, 15 ohms. I saw like 100,000 ohms, million ohms. It's all over the place, okay? It's not because I'm not holding it right, it's because the magnet inside of here is pulling it, it's touching it just enough, but it's not always having a strong connection. Now, if I pulled the new one out, I already put in there and hooked up the same thing, what I saw on this meter was it was like 1 ohm to 4 ohms. It would kind of vary a little bit, maybe on up to 7 ohms, but there was never a OL, there was never a million ohms or anything like that. It was just a really small range. Maybe that has something to do with how this works. Maybe this meter is just a little bit off, but this meter was $30 instead of $200, so no complaints there. You just need a reference. You need to be able to reference like a good one versus a bad one. So I will say this, I took out a very similar relay that was black and this one's red and did the same test, and it did not vary. It just stayed like a constant, like no resistance. This one had a little bit of resistance, so probably something special to this relay. That's why if you're replacing this relay, you're gonna want to make sure you use the one that's actually for it. And I'll try and put the part number in there too, because it was kind of difficult to find. Let's see if I can just grab that real quick, because I was all over the place. AutoZone did not know what was going on. Let's see, I can't show you this because I can't give you my account number, because then you just go buy stuff. Alright, so the relay part number, there it is, relay. The part number for AutoZone is 20580. 20580. And this is for like 8th generation Honda Accord. Again, just double check. If you put the wrong thing in, you could mess up your ECM. But mine is a 2008 Honda Accord with a 2.4 liter engine. Again, part number 20580. That's the relay it is. SKU is 953575. SKU is 953575. Okay, so there you go. Now you got all that information. Thanks.